Hi, this is Miss Morton. So I am here to walk you all through some of the Schoology things and just how to navigate that platform. I'm sure a lot of you might still have some questions. I'm still learning how to use that technology. So hopefully what I show you today will help answer any lingering questions you have. So first of all, to get to Schoology, you need to log in through clever.com. So when you go to Clever, you will type in your student's username, which is their MNPS email address, which your child's teacher should have sent you like via email or Class Dojo or however you are communicating. And then their password is the first letter of their first name, capitalized, the first letter of their last name, not capitalized, and then their birth date. So it's like if your child's birthday is December 12th, 2013, it would be 12/1/2/13. So once they log into Clever, this is what their page is going to look like. So I've just logged in as one of the kiddos in my class. You'll see resources, teacher pages, apps, all of those great things. So to get to Schoology, you're going to click on this black and blue S that will take them to their Schoology page. So when you click on that, you'll see all of the updates that Dr. Shoemate has been doing. I know I'm also putting them in some folders in my courses. Your child's teacher might do that a little differently. And then as well as any upcoming assignments. Again, based on your child's teacher, those may or may not be there. So to get to your child's courses that they're in, you'll go to courses in the upper left-hand corner and click that. And then all of these icons are the courses that your child is enrolled in. So a lot of the things that my students access are through my homeroom. So like morning meeting, so you'll click that. And then I've got my class schedule, which I'll update on a weekly basis. So first 2 weeks have looked a little different than the rest of our year. So I've put my schedule here, that's updated every week. I've also got parent resources. So in this parent resources folder, there are social emotional learning activities provided by the district that you can click on and access whatever you would like. They're optional. You've also got links to things that parents might frequently need or things that we use in class. So you can click directly on this logo or this icon and it will take you to our Class Dojo page, which is where I post updates, pictures, message parents. Below is the Calendly icon. This is where you will schedule office hours with me. So when you click this icon, it will open the Calendly.com. And so I've got 15-minute slots during my office hours every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday between 1:25 and 2:25. So if you want to schedule a meeting, you'll click any of the blue calendar dates that are an option. So like if I want to select a meeting on Monday, August 17th, I'll click it. And then you can select any of the time slots. So these are any slots that are available to meet with me. So we'll check the 1:30, we'll hit confirm. And then you'll enter your name or your child's name, your email, and then any information that is helpful for me to know prior to our meeting. So do you have a question about technology? Do you have a question about how to access assignments? Anything that's helpful for me is great for you to put there. And then you'll hit schedule event. And so this meeting will pop up on my personal calendar and I'll know that you have selected it. And then we'll be able to do our Teams meetings that way. All right, so then the next thing in this parent resource folder is Epic. Again, it's the logo that you can click on. And this is where students have access to a ton of online books. So since students aren't in the classroom, they can read any book that's on Epic, and there are also some comprehension quizzes at the end if your child would like to participate in those. So each Epic class is a little different and is specific by this class code. So for Miss Morton's class, this is our class code that your child will need to enter in order to access kind of like their homepage. So you'll click this Epic logo, and it will take you to Epic or getepic.com, and then you'll click the Students and Educators button to log in, and then you'll enter the class code. So let me go back and get this code. That way I can show you exactly what Epic looks like. All right, and then you'll hit go once you've entered that. And then it will pull up all of the students in Miss Morton's class. And so you will just click on your child's name, and then you'll see a lot of the books that they can access. So I have already sent some books to my kiddos that we are either reading this month or we've already read that they can check out. You can also search for any book at the top that they might be interested in. You can search by level. So if you know that your child might read on a specific level, you can search by level. You can also search books that will read to them. So if they just want to listen to like an audio book, they can click that and they can click through it. So all of these books are accessible to students through this epic.com. So if you also have questions about Florida virtual learning, and trust me, I know a lot of you do, I honestly still have some questions as well. So this folder here, this Florida virtual learning tips and tricks folder, has a lot of resources to help you kind of understand what Florida virtual learning is, how to access and navigate the web pages. So all of these links will kind of help walk you through and hopefully answer any questions you might have about Florida virtual learning. Also within this parent resource folder, you have communication from Dr. Shoemate. So Dr. Shoemate is posting announcements or updates on a daily basis that I will be uploading to this communications folder. That way you'll just be in the loop with things that she is talking about. That way you don't have to go and search for it. It's all within this folder. And so now I'm going to go back to our homeroom. So we've gone through our class schedule, resources folder. This folder talks about specials and related arts. So if you click in this, you'll see all of the specials that your child will go to throughout the week. So just like with the other links that you all are used to clicking on, you will just click individually on the pictures, and that will take you directly to your child's specials meeting for that day. One thing to note, specials does have their own courses. So I'll go back and show you where those are. So it's back in the courses. You'll see like Miss Wally has her music course posted. Coach Tamalo has his. And so in addition to accessing the links through my specials folder, each specials teacher will also upload more things directly in their courses folder. So just know that this is also available and is probably will have more information than what I put just in my specials folder. So we'll go back in homeroom, keep walking through that. So down below, you'll see our morning meeting link. You just click the picture, it takes you right into our meeting, and then there's other links below. So that's our homeroom folder. We've also got our English Language Arts folder that students can click on. And when you're in this folder, you've got our whole group ELA meeting. Again, you just click the picture, it takes you right to our meeting. Down below, you have weekly assignments and activities. So this folder is where I will post all the assignments that students need to do on their own time throughout the week. So if you click in this folder, there will be additional folders for each week throughout the year. So we'll click on this week, and then there's a folder for each day. So for example, today's Wednesday, we'll click the Wednesday folder. You'll see all of the activities that your child needs to complete throughout the day. Again, this is on their own time. So if they want to complete it in the morning, they're more than happy to. If the afternoon works better for them, whenever they want to get to it is just fine. So these like ruler boxes, these squares, are going to link you to the Florida virtual online lessons that students will walk through. And just be mindful as you're walking through those of the course number. So like this one is lesson number 4 or 0.04. When you're in Florida virtual, it won't stop you at the end of each lesson. So you'll have to be a little mindful of the lessons as you're clicking. It will tell you the lessons. I'll just click on it. So it will tell you, like, here you're at 0.04, and as you click through, just watch at the top and make sure that once it pops over to 0.05, that's when you stop. So back in our folder, the activity for today that students need to turn in is the scavenger hunt. So anytime you see this like paper and pencil box, that means it's an assignment that your student needs to submit. So when you click the assignment, you'll be able to download the PDF worksheet. Now, one thing that I have learned about Schoology and downloading these worksheets is when you download them, some of the worksheets are editable, meaning you can type directly on the worksheet, which is awesome. But when you go to save it and then upload it, when I click on it to see your child's work, sometimes that work is not visible to me. So if you do not have Acrobat Adobe, that software system loaded on your computer, when you save your child's work in this PDF document, it won't save the actual work. So if you have Acrobat Adobe, it will save it. If you do not, it will not. There are a couple of workarounds. So if you don't have that software, please don't go out and buy it or download it. It's more of a hassle than it's worth, and I don't want you all to have to deal with that. So you can either print out the worksheet and handwrite it and then upload a picture. You can type it in a Word document and then upload that. However you want to make this work is fine by me. I don't want it to be any more hassle than I know it already is in the work that you're putting in. So once you've done the assignment, you can come over here to Submit Assignment. You'll click it, and it will allow you to upload it. So you'll click this button, this File button. You can upload it. If you want to add a comment, you can, and then you'll just click Submit. And then on my end, on my teacher page, I'll be able to see the work that your child has submitted. So that's the best way for you to submit work. You can also submit work via ClassDojo or email, but this just helps keep me a little more organized, and I can see which students have turned it in. All right, so I'm going to go back out to kind of the ELA course page. And you'll also notice on this side it says upcoming. This is like your child's calendar. So you'll see all of the assignments that they need to complete throughout the week. And then this is our sight words folder. This will allow you to download PowerPoints of sight words as well as sight word flashcards for your child to work on. And we'll go through sight words. I'll go through sight words with each student throughout the year. That way I can keep you up to date on where they are and what sight words you all need to be working on. And then there is also this student resources folder, which has a lot of great research tools that students can use if they want to do some research on their own time. So Pebble Go is a great place for students to do research on animals and other topics. ReadWorks has passages for students about numerous things. We use it a lot, especially for social studies, so they can do some research and reading, and then there's some comprehension questions at the end of a lot of those articles. It's essentially like a newspaper for kids. And then Kids Info Bits is just another great research tool that kids can use. You've also got your math folder, which since we haven't started math, there's not a whole lot in it just yet. We'll start that next week. But there's some math templates and manipulatives that your child can use as they're working through math. As well as we'll post the weekly assignments and activities here. So just like with ELA, there's your calendar of what's to come. You'll have folders for each day, and then you can upload as well. So lots of courses, lots of things in Schoology that you can access. Also in Clever, at the bottom of Clever, there are a lot of other apps your child can access. So eventually we should have Reading Eggs as an app that your child can use. We usually use it in first grade a lot. And your child can also use Zern, which is connected to the Eureka Math that we use. And so each student should have a Zern account that they can work through. And each teacher will give you more information throughout the year about those accounts. So if you have any questions, let me know.